Iowa Agriculture Secretary Mike Naig is in Sioux City today, touring Purdue Premium Meat Company and Sioux Honey. He joined us live now to talk about some issues important to Siouxland farmers. And Secretary Naig, thank you for your time today. You just returned from a trade trip to India. Could the Indian market be open to Iowa ag products, and what would India buy from Iowa?
Well, first of all, great to be back. It's not a trip to Siouxland unless I'm visiting with you at some point. But yeah, absolutely. We just returned. Governor Reynolds and I led a trade mission to India. We've been back just a little over a week. And look, it's one of those examples of we ought to be playing offense on trade wherever we can. India, being the largest country in the world by population, no doubt presents us with an opportunity. Near term, we think things like soybean meal and DDGs and ethanol. Longer term, they've got a rising income, growing middle class, growing population, and they're going to want to eat more protein. So whether we help them feed their own protein or whether we sell them protein, there's lots of opportunities. So it was a good trip. Obviously, we need a trade deal between the United States and India, but that's just one place. Many other countries that we can go and see additional export opportunities.
Last week, U.S. Ag Secretary Brooke Rollins said the U.S. would be open to offering aid to farmers who are facing falling export sales. How necessary is federal aid to farmers in Iowa right now?
Well, I tell you what, it's tough. The ag economy really is challenging. Prices aren't where we would like them to be. Maybe the exception would be in the beef industry, certainly seeing some profits there, but really margins are just so tight. And it's sort of death by a thousand cuts, if you will. Prices aren't where we would like them to be, but also the costs that farmers are paying for inputs continue to be elevated. Everything from land to equipment, cost of capital, insurance, you name it. And so those margins just continue to shrink. And so I do believe that it will, in fact, be time to have some assistance to farmers while we're in the process of unleashing markets, domestic biofuels production, international trade markets. We need all of the above. But in the meantime, while we're experiencing these tough margins, I think it's going to be appropriate for us to see some sort of payment to farmers. That's not where we want to be, though. We want markets. We don't want payments.
Iowa Ag Secretary Mike Naig, I appreciated the card that you sent me on my 40th anniversary here at KTIV in June as well. And we've always got notes to compare as Buena Vista graduates, proud Beavers from the great school over there in Storm Lake. Thanks for your time here this afternoon, Secretary Naig.
You bet. Always great to talk.